Again, continuing on with linear equations. So same thing, we just have some examples here where we have a little bit more going on. Like here, we'd have to start by combining the like terms. So we'd have 2r plus 2 is negative 14. Then we just subtract the 2. So we have 2r is negative 16. Divide by 2, so our r is negative 8. And you can check these as well. So in the original equation, let's see what that comes out to be. And so that does check. Whoops. Let's see, 38, negative 38 plus 24. What does that come out to be? Negative 14. So where am I looking? I'm looking up here. So that's what I evaluated, and I got negative 14. Does check. Here I would start by dividing by negative 5. And then subtract the 6. And that checks. Let's see, what would I do first here? I would distribute this negative. Okay, let me combine the like terms on the right. 3 minus 6 is negative 3. Then I would add the 3. So 3 over 2. How do I check that? Let's see, 3 minus 6 plus 4 times 3 over 2. And looking back here, that checks. Let's see, I would distribute the negative 4. Negative 40 plus 28y equals 3y plus 10. Okay, then I gotta get the y's together, so I think maybe I'd subtract the 3y. Add the 40. and so y equals 2. How do you check that? Well, if I go back to the original equation, let's plug that in on both sides. Oh, I get a true statement. Checks. Let's distribute. 15 plus 3c is 4c plus 22. Let me move the c's together. Shall we check it? And I get a true statement. Okay, what to do for this one? So I have a couple ideas for this one. I think for this one, what I might do is I might multiply the whole equation on both sides by 2, because I notice the denominators here, those 2's. So what if I start by multiplying the whole equation on both sides by 2? So I multiply both terms, so then I just have -5 times x plus 6 plus 3x equals -16. So -5x minus 30 plus 3x is -16. Add 30, add 30. Get -7. Let's check it. So to check, I go all the way back to the original equation. So I have -5/2 x plus 6 plus 3/2 times x. -5/2 times -1 minus 21/2. 5/2 minus 21/2. It's -16/2 is -8. Is that what we wanted? Yes. See? So this does check. The width of a rectangular garden is 1 foot more than 1/2 of the length. The perimeter of the garden is 26 feet. Write the equation representing the perimeter in terms of the length L. I mean, I'd probably start out with a rectangle. Okay, let me see. What does the statement say? It says the width is 1 foot more than half the length. Half the length plus 1. Is that right? So the width is 1 foot more than half the length. That looks good. Okay, so let's see. Each of these will be a half L plus 1 and another half L plus 1. Okay, so if I want to write the perimeter, let's see, I've got 2 of the half L plus 1 sides. It's this one and this one. And then I've got 2 of the L sides. So it looks like the perimeter would be 3L plus 2. So I was asked, write the equation representing the perimeter in terms of the length L. So I have that. Let's see what else it says. It says the perimeter of the garden is 26 feet. Find the length. Let's look back up here and see if it makes sense. So if I had 8 and 8, let's see. Half of 8 plus 1 is 5. These would be 5s. So then I'd have, let's see, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 8 plus 8, 16 plus 8, 24. 26. 10 plus 8 plus 8, 18 plus 8 is 26. And that's what we started with, 26 feet. So that checks. Find the width. Oh, we just did that, I guess, huh? Just to find the width, that's where I was looking at this equation, right? So go ahead and write that in. The width is a half the length plus 1.